Alright y'all, here's this grinder that I bought. It is an 8-inch low-speed bench grinder. It's a BuckTool brand. It is a 3/4 horsepower motor on it. It's rated at 1,750 RPM, and it does come with 5/8 inch arbors. And this grip right here is an 80 grit wheel, 1 inch 80 grit wheel. This over here is a 1.5 inch 120 grit wheel. So that's going to be what I'm going to be starting out, and eventually I'll be changing this wheel here to a different type wheel on down the road probably. But this will do me for right now. And let me just turn it on here, let you hear how it sounds. Show you my wheels right there, spinning real good and true. It don't vibrate. It does have little rubber feet on the bottom, keep it from help dampen the vibration. So I think it's gonna work out good for me. There, it's got a little 3 LED light right there to help you see. And here's the little shields. I kind of moved them out of the way here. This side right here, it's got like a little magnifying glass in it, so that should help out there. And like I say, this is a grind, all kind of different tools. It's going to be good. It's not going to overheat your tools whenever you're trying to grind, because it's 1750 RPM. A lot of your other grinders be like over 3,000, 32, 3,400 RPM, and it's just going to heat up your tool and metal real quick, and you don't want that. But I believe it's going to be a good grinder. And here's a little rest right here, tool rest right there it comes with. I won't be installing those, but that's what they look like. Got 2 of those. And also you have this dressing tool right here to dress your stones. It comes with that also. So I believe I'm going to be happy with this grinder right here. Like I say, it's I could have bought a 6-inch grinder, low speed grinder, but I think most people that does wood turning and stuff like that suggest the 8-inch grinder, so that's what I bought. But let me just move over here and show you this right here. This is the Easy Grind Sharpening System. This one I'm going to be sharpening my bowl gouges and different tools with. And it comes, it's like a 6-piece set. It comes these 2 rail systems, this little adapter right there. I think it helps you sharpen. I have to look it up on the video to determine what gouges it's used for. But anyway, comes that right there, and then comes your little sharpening jig, of course your handle and everything. This piece right here, which is a little shelf table hooks to. But that's a like I say, a Easy Grind Sharpening System, and I'm fixing to hook that up, get it mount. What I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna mount my grinder here to this plywood right here, and then set this system up, because this got to be set up a certain way with your, don't matter what kind of grinder, it work with all grinders, but I've got to set it up a certain way, and I'll show y'all how I do that. And the one thing I will say, y'all, which is I don't know if it's just my package that I got or what, but everything was packaged good, but it does not, mine did not come with a paper manual explaining how you set any of this up. I had to go on YouTube, actually find a video to explain some of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain to y'all how you do it today. And I will say, the only thing I did find wrong with this setup here, if you look right there, right out of the box, the little plastic handles covers, they're cracked. And let me see here. Yeah, this in here is just, I don't know if y'all can see that. There's crack there also. But anyway, that won't be no big deal. I'll just, like I say, I can put some tape around them. And but anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started here, and I'll show you, what I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully help you out if you got this same type system that you want to set up on your bench grinder. And so I'll go ahead and get started, show you how to do it. The first thing we're going to do is you got to take your cover off the end of the grinder, which I've already done. And the reason why, we got to take a measurement from the bottom of the platform here, which mine is you know, if you mount yours to a table, you just do it from the table to the center of your arbor right here. Mount mine to a piece of plywood because I want to move it from shop to shop. That way I can you know, move it around. But so from plywood up to the center needs to be 6 1/2 inches. So mine is showing to be 5 7/8 of an inch. So that means I'm going to have to add a wood spacer up under the bottom of my grinder right here to get it raised up where it'll be 6 1/2 inches to the center. And that's necessary because whenever we install this right here, it's going to make it the jig everything at the right height to get the right angles and everything to sharpen our tool there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just give me a 5/8 inch piece of wood and put it up on here and mount it, and I'll be back when I have it done. Here's this little spacer I made right here. I just took me some carriage bolts and round the back of the heads off and recessed it a little bit there, and let's say plane this piece of wood down to 5/8 of an inch. So I'm ready to go ahead and put this grinder on here and tighten it down. Alright y'all, I got this set up. I'm just going to show you what I did, and I didn't bring y'all along while I was actually doing it because I figured it might take a little too long, but I'm going to walk you through it real quick. It's simple. So what I had to do on my particular setup here, I had to put this 5/8 inch shim block up under it to raise it up. So the height right here from the bottom of this rail bracket right there to the center of that arbor shaft should be 6 1/2 inches. So I got that taken care of. The next thing you need to do is to get this screwed down in the right location on both sides, and that's fairly simple there. So I'm going to show you how I did it. Let me get this square here, show you. First of all, the measurement you need to know is the front of it right here. The front needs to be in line in the center of your wheel. So this little part right here needs to be in the center of your wheel on both sides. Right here, it's going to be in the center of your wheel. Okay, and the next thing is it needs to be even with the front of your wheel. So there are different ways you can go about doing that. The simple way I did it, whatever, I just put a square up here like this across both sides in front of the wheel, and if you look down over top of it, you kind of see right there it's lined up at the very front of that wheel. Show you this side here. Yeah, we use this angle so you can see it here. If you look right there, it's at the very front of that wheel. So that's what you need to make sure you do, is here to here, just line it up and make sure this here to here, 6 1/2. And then I took my square to get everything good and square, y'all. I just took this square and put it on the front of my board here because I knew it was square, and then I lined it up down through there, and I make sure that was square, so that way it won't be at an angle. And I did that on both sides, so you can see what I'm talking about right there. Just put your square on your square piece of wood, and of course you would, if it ain't square, this won't work. But I'm just showing you what worked in my application because I knew the piece of wood was square. So I put a screw in the back of it right here. Now I put a screw right here in the front. And little screws I use, you know, just a little Phillips head wood screw. It's probably like maybe 1.25 inches long. And so that was just, you know, the nuts and bolts of the installation part. There's only 3 things you got to remember, y'all. Just 6 1/2 inches from the center of your shaft down. Bring this rail system bracket to the very front edge of your wheel right here. And then the other thing is you want to make sure this here is in the center of your wheel. That's the only 3 things you gotta remember. So let me show you some accessories that comes with it. I'm not going to show you how to grind with it because I haven't done it yet, so I'm not familiar enough with it to even show you how to grind. This video is mainly just showing you how to set up this easy grind sharpening system that I'm going to be using. And so right here, this little shelf table right here, I'm going to show you this. That's how I did mine. I think that's where it goes. Best I can tell. They got a video on YouTube, and it's kind of hard to tell, but if they, you know, maybe mine just didn't come with instructions, but I don't know if they even put instructions in there. It looked like it should have been in there, but anyway, I just want to show y'all what that looks like. And you just assemble your little table shelf right there, and it's got like a little button right here on the end, so you're gonna push in on that, and it allows you to move this handle back and forth to tighten and loosen your bracket right here, table. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that right there. It just slides in there. Y'all can see that right there. Just slides in, and this allows you to adjust that to get it where you want it, and then you can come over here and just lock it down, and it makes that table there stationary. Same way over here. Just slide it right here. This way you're going to adjust your angle right here. Whenever you take your tool to put in there to sharpen it, you're going to slide that to exactly, you know, where you need to get your bevel set. And when you get that set where you want it, just reach over here, tighten that down, and then you can proceed to sharpen your tools there. Now, you can sharpen with this system all kind of different, you know, chisels and different things. So it's just not going to pertain just to wood turning. You know, if you got like a hand chisel, something needs to be sharpened, you know, you could use this setup here also for that. But right here is another adapter. This is a I think what I call a skew chisel adapter. And what you're going to do, you see this right here, you're just going to drop that right over the top of that, just like that. Then you're going to tighten that knob up. That allows you to take your chisel and put over here on this side and get your angle, adjust your angle, slide this in and out, get your angle for your bevel right, and lock it down, and you grind, and then you just take it off and flip it over right here, put it right there, and get your other side right there. So I think I'm gonna like his setup, y'all. And as far as like your bowl gouges, and you know, let me show you this here. This is a little jig right here for that. And let me put one in there. Alright, y'all, here's this jig right here. And what I want to show y'all, they have 3 detents in it that you can adjust, and you got one here, here, and there at the very top. So what you want to do, you're going to put it in that very top hole right there and tighten your wing nut on the back side right there, and that's going to set you up, they say, at a 23-degree angle. That's where you want to do it for like your bowl gouges and stuff. And this right here is real simple. You just back this off right here and slide your bowl gouge through it, and you want the distance from the very tip of your bowl gouge to here to be 2 inches for an 8-inch wheel. I think for a 6-inch wheel, I think it's going to be a 1 3/4 inch. But for an 8-inch wheel in my particular setup, it's going to be 2 inches. And I'm going to make me a jig on my platform right here, so I can just slide it up there and get that measurement there every time. And I just want to show y'all how that works. And now, let me show you this right here. So what you're going to do with this here, you're just going to lay this right in here, just like it right there. And this is how you're going to grind on your tool right here. Now I'm not going to demonstrate because I haven't done it yet, but I've seen different people on YouTube doing it. Just basically from the wing, you're going to grind, and you just laying it up there, hardly no pressure at all, and then you're just going to rotate it to this wing, and you're going to go back and forth till you get your wings there pretty good where you want them, and then you're going to focus on that center part. But what this does, y'all, is it allows you to get the angle the same every time. And now if you're good at freehanding, you can do it without this jig, but I bought this just because I haven't had much experience at all sharpening kind of tools like this, and I figure it's going to be a lot easier and quicker for me starting out. Just use this jig, and I bought it from the Craft Supplies USA, and I believe I'm going to like it, y'all. And I just wanted to, like I say, bring y'all along today, show you my new grinder I got for this setup. And like I say, you don't have to get this type grinder. As long as you get like a low speed grinder, it could be a 6-inch grinder or 8-inch. It really don't matter. The most popular, I believe, is the 8-inch grinders. And let's say you can sharpen a lot of different things. Flat chisels, different things like that. I'm sure I'm gonna find all kind of uses. Like I say, these wheels here, you can place these wheels with a different type wheels that are actually better. But this came stock with these wheels here, so I'm gonna try those out since it came with it. But y'all, I hope this video has been informative. Maybe if you've been considering about getting this Easy Grind sharpening system, maybe this will help you out, show you kind of how it sets up and everything, and your measurements and things you need to do to get it set up properly. So I appreciate y'all coming along, y'all, and hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, from my family to yours, y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.